for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, test GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your operation running, no matter the weather or supply chain hiccups. But we get you Raymond in Buffalo, Maria in Miami, and Jules in Troy, taking control of everything that's under your control. At Grainger, we're here for you with high-quality supplies for every industry, plus real-time product availability and access to experts ready to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done. Now, you're roofing on WWL.
We're seeing the super spring-like weather for this Mardi Gras and Mardi Gras, but hey, it could be worse. We could have storms, we could have snow. I mean, it's happened before on Mardi Gras like this in New Orleans. Instead, we get a warm, way above average kind of setup for temperatures this year. Today we topped out near 80s. Temperatures this evening dropped to the 70s and into the upper 60s late tonight after sunset. Looks great for evening parades, dry, partly cloudy. No big issues for this Monday evening. As for overnight and early on your Mardi Gras morning, we might have a little patchy fog with all this increase in moisture, humidity, and temperature. So we'll start the day in the 60s. Some patchy fog possible early, but after sunrise, it should quickly end if we do have fog. Temperatures will get to about 80 degrees tomorrow afternoon, so that means we're spending most of that Tuesday in the 70s. Pretty comfortable to most of us, hopefully. It will be breezy at times with a mix of clouds and sun overhead, and then as Wednesday, we start the day in the 60s. Highs will be about 82. It'll be a windy day as the system passes north of our area, but we're not expecting rain. Should have mostly cloudy skies. From your local weather expert forecast center, I'm WWL TV meteorologist Alexandria Cranford.
It's 76 degrees on both sides of the lake. I'm Chris Miller, WWL First News. Here's WWL traffic.
From the Acadian Windows and Siding WWL Traffic Center, I'm Courtney B. Good afternoon. I-70 is to downtown New Orleans. Fairly light delay around Veterans. See this very quickly. I-10 Veterans Center, you'll see the brake lights from Clearview to Loyola. 610 East to I-70 is Freeman Veteran headed out to New Orleans East. Do have an accident about the Louisiana Field, causing us a moderate delay right now. That all clears after the merge to the high rise. Downtown Elevated is clear to the flyover. Flyover likely congested conditions 90. Crescent City connections wide open in both directions. Mostly Huey too long in the causeway. I-55 and I-12 are free and clear. Traffic is sponsored by Pfizer.
Planning for an upcoming trip? It's important to know that updated COVID-19 boosters are currently available at no cost to you. Remember that immunity can take time to build. Check eligibility and schedule at vaccines.gov. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
Have a traffic tip call. WWL at 504-260-5.
WWL Sports Flash. According to a report by ESPN NFL insider Bill Gates, the Saints have created $8 million in cap space by converting $10 million of center Eric McCoy's 2023 salary into a signing bonus. Brian Spielberger, a Pro Football Focus salary cap analyst, told WWL that he doesn't see a problem with New Orleans making moves to manipulate the cap.
The thing about it is it benefits both players and teams, right? I mean, teams can then spend more cash in a given year than the salary cap allows. And for players, why would you say, hey, you know, I don't want the Saints pushing those caps down the line so they can spend more. Here, the Saints have spent more in single-year cash, the actual cap in that year, probably every year for the last 20 years.
In some other NFL news, the market for quarterbacks could continue to increase. According to Pro Football Talk's Mike Florio, New York quarterback Daniel Jones changed agents from CAA to Athletes First. The reason? He wants more than what the Giants have offered, reportedly seeking upwards of $45 million per year. New York still has the option of franchise tag their quarterback for this upcoming season. And congratulations to LSU ace pitcher Paul Skeens for winning SEC Pitcher of the Week.
Here's the 1-2. That's called strike 3. Strikeout number 12 on the day for Paul Skeens. And the debut ball.
Skeens torched Western Michigan last Friday for 6 dominant shutout innings, allowing only 3 hits while striking out 12. It was quite the LSU debut for the Air Force transfer. This WWL Sports Flash is brought to you by Bud Light. Drink Bud Light, the official beer of the Saints. Actually long. For the latest on Saints, LSU, and the Pelicans, log on to our website at WWL.com or follow us on Twitter at
WWL-FM. Up next is Sports Talk with the Cajun Cannon, Bobby Hebert, and NFL and college football analyst, Mike Detillier.
From WWL, the news talk sports powerhouse of the Gulf South. It's Sports Talk with Bobby Hebert and Mike Detillier. Jump on the Oakland Heart Jewelers Talk line, 504-260-1870, and connect anytime, anywhere on the Odyssey app. Now, to our Jefferson Financial Federal Credit Union studios, here's the Cajun Cannon, Bobby Hebert, and college and pro football analyst, Mike Detillier.
Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Lundi Gras. Hope everybody's safe and have a good time, but be careful out on the street. Like to tell you, along with Charlie Long tonight, Bobby taking the week off from Mardi Gras. He'll be back next week with us. Charlie, a lot of things happened over the weekend, and we saw the LSU baseball team, as advertised, 3-game sweep over Western Michigan. We'll have Jay Johnson on tonight also at 5:35. So we'll get to talk to the skipper of the Tigers, and impressive pitching. That's what jumps out at me. 3 games, you give up, 5 total runs?
Yeah, not much to complain about, right? I mean, Western Michigan coming to town, it wasn't like a premier matchup or anything by that means, but, I mean, they welcomed in the end, held them to 5 runs on 9 hits in 27 innings. As you said, pitching stat was absolutely incredible.
It was something else. We'll talk also about Derek Carr making his trip to New York over the weekend. John Butchko, who is on Locked On New York Jets on the Odyssey Network, will be on with us at 4:35 to tell us how that went. And the market just got raised. Man, Daniel Jones, I know he changed agents over the weekend, but if you think some team's going to give you $45 million, you're crazy. There's no way in the world that's happening.
It was so eye-popping I couldn't help but include it in the Sports Flash, right? I mean, Pro Football Focus, Mike Florio, just comes out and says, listen, Daniel Jones is changing agencies because he doesn't think the Giants are offering him enough money. What's enough money for Daniel Jones?
Because if you put the franchise tag on him, I think it's what, 30?
It's over 32.
Yeah.
It's over $32 million with a non-exempt franchise tag, which means that a team could technically sign him if they did that, but they would have to give up 2 first-round picks. No one's going to do that for Daniel Jones.
Giving up no first-round picks for Daniel Jones.
But I don't know what ballpark Daniel Jones is in, thinking that he could maybe get $45 million per year. I mean, if that happens, then the Saints are not going to get any type of a pay cut for Derek Carr.
The money we had on a couple people last week, they talked about 32 to 34 for Derek Carr. I'm telling you, I think that's going to be on the high side. I think it's going to be higher than that. I think it's going to be more than the $32, $33 million a year.
Saints fans better hope that the Giants don't panic and sign Daniel Jones to a $45 million contract.
Charlie, I don't see that happening. I think, to be honest with you, I think them putting this out, and if you go through Florio, that means the agent told that this is Mike.
Absolutely.
And so he's putting that out there, and just kind of baiting the line a little bit, because you can ask for anything in this world, doesn't mean you're going to get it.
Well, if Daniel Jones is worth more than $40 million per year, how much is Brian Dable worth? He's had one good year. One decent year.
And he had it with Brian.
Under Brian Dable.
And, you know, that if he leaves there, he won't be the same quarterback, believe me. Also, Lisa Stockton will be on with us, the Tulane Green Wave women's basketball coach, broke Leon Barmore's record in college basketball for most wins ever in the state of Louisiana for a college basketball women's coach. And so I want to thank Lisa for coming on tonight with us at 6:20. And then the Matt McMahon show will come on at 7 o'clock. And, man, hard times for LSU men's basketball.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a snowball effect. The snowball keeps rolling down the hill, and then they keep on piling up losses. It's really unfortunate. They got off to such a good start, pre-SEC play. They win their first SEC game, and then ever since then, they can't figure out a way to win. I mean, it's not even just the fact that they don't have the most talent on the team. The fact that when you lose every single week for over 2 months, I mean, it gets into a mentality thing. Like, you can't figure out how to win a game.
You figured out how to lose.
I know. You're finding ways to lose. You remember the Georgia game last weekend?
When they had an opportunity.
They had them.
And, you know, they let, drives all the way down court. He throws up a high